All right, so here, right quick. Okay, so we need to get this guy off the field, but we also need to buy. We need to buy the forage wagon because we need to pick all this up. So where would be forage wagons? Forage wagons. Hello. Here we go. So I did download some stuff, and I think I downloaded the Pottinger, and there's a couple. I downloaded 2 packs. Oh, it was the Pottinger Boss and the Pharaoh. But I believe I'm going to go with this one because it's cheaper and it holds 18,000. These hold less. So, well, except for this one. This one's 18.7, but it's more expensive. Well, this one's 29,000. That's 75,000. Yeah, we're just going to go with this one, man. It's not even that big a deal. So we're going to buy you. And then we got to go to the store where we have this guy. And we'll pick that up. And then we'll pick up the straw and we'll sell the straw because we need money. So let's go back over to the farm if I remember how to get there. I think it's left, left, right. It's left, left, right. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Are you really gonna turn right? Or are you just gonna drive slow in front of me the whole time? You're not gonna turn right, are you? I gotta remember to come back and fish this time. Because I downloaded Fast Fishing, which looks like fun. It kind of cuts the time of fishing in half, so I'm all for it. I did not like the minigame. You seem lost, bro. I mean... No, don't hit that. So that's gonna be a thing that we need to try. Oh wow, there's tractors on the road? That's cool. I think it's coming up, our turn. Oh yeah. I guess he knew I was gonna turn, right? That's why BMW drivers don't turn on their blinkers, I guess. That kind of made no sense. Whatever. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the Fent on a worker. Should be able to put a worker on that field while I do the collect the straw. You're gonna do this for me? Yeah, they'll figure it out. Alright, let's get to it. Down, we'll turn it on. We'll turn on the speed so we go faster. Oh, we left the tractor in the middle of the field. Not great. Can't see what I'm doing. So, missed a spot there. I did download a couple of other mods, so I got the Kubota tractor, and I downloaded a New Holland, I believe. But it was mostly just tools and stuff. I also put in a net worth tracker, which is a pretty cool mod. I like it. It just gives you an estimate on how much everything you have on the farm is. So today we're going to be doing this, and then we're going to be mowing not mowing. We're going to be harvesting the next field. We'll harvest that, then we'll pick up some grass. We'll get that into the silage pit. And we'll get that ready for the cows. We're going to use the second cow one. I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of them. So the other one I think was 100. I think 100 is fine. So we'll buy a couple. We'll just let them reproduce. I feel like this has a small working width, and I'm missing some stuff in some places. So that's not the greatest. Definitely not. Bushes. Just go up and down. Yeah, it misses. It's 15 grand, so I'm not going to complain about it all that much. I'm just going to pick all this up. And then we'll move on to the other harvest. One of them is a poppy field. One of them is a grass field. The other one wheat? I don't know what the other one was. This is full. So I think I'm correct when I say that you can go to the farm shop and sell the straw. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the farm shop, sell some straw. There's a lot of trees. Yeah, let's hit that fence too. So farm shop we should be able to sell the straw. It's not the best price, but is what it is. If it can pay off the forage wagon, will be great. Should be here, right? Hello? This is a farm shop, right? I feel like I was lied to. Straw. Farm shop. That's where we are, yes? Oh, what? It's out back. So on this guy? Okay. No. This is terrible. Well, I'm terrible at backing up, so I can sell it here. Yes, I can sell straw here. So how much am I going to get for this? Probably not that much. If I can get 5 grand for each one, I'll be happy. There's a lot on the field. I'll get this done in no time. Or get my money back in no time. It's kind of slow though, I feel like. Only halfway through. Jeez. Come on, 5 grand. Should probably edit the XML file on this, maybe bump up the discharge speed a little bit. 1700. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. But I sold the baler, and I can't buy the one that I want, so we're just going to do this. I'm not going to worry about picking up every little spot, otherwise we're going to be here forever doing this. Still got 3 more fields to harvest. And they're all surprisingly... Well, this is the bigger one. We started with the biggest one. So the other ones technically should go faster. And they look to be not so much on a giant hill. Gotta get that guy out of the field. It's a shame that like these tractors are terrible. Not terrible, they just have really high hours, so you can't make that much money off of them. So I wanted to sell the Fen over there and get the Kubota. So I think that thing will look awesome on the farm. But that one's worth like $2 grand, so we're gonna make some money first. Kubota's like in the 170 range too, so it'd be a swap just for something nicer in orange. Alright. Let's go make another 1,800 bucks. Well, is there one that's so this is at the lowest point, so it's just terrible. But farm shop is 58, 63 is the highest, and it's kind of far. So yeah, we'll just stick with the farm shop. Should be fine. So this is going to take a minute. I should have checked the XML and edited it. get this guy out of the way. I need to grab that bale that's around here somewhere. Where's the bale? Did it roll over there? Another 1785. Can't go that way. Alright, so we'll get this guy sold. Maybe keep him? Yeah, we'll keep it. Poppy field. That guy's almost done. Oops. Stupid fence. Gate. And then the grass we're gonna put into the silage pit. We're gonna have to buy like maybe 5, 10 cows. Just to get us started. And then I think I'll make this one the grass field because it's bigger. This one should feed 100 cows. I hope. When I go back down to empty this, I have to put the I got like the mains water supply mod. We gotta put that on the rabbit thing and the greenhouse, so we can start selling lettuce, make us some cash. I only did one. There's 2 more things. go down to the farm shop and put this selling. We'll take care of the greenhouse and the rabbits. Glad this farm shop's here. I really do not like driving all over the map to go sell stuff. Come on, you can do it. Okay. There we go. Hello. There. It's very sensitive. Alright, so let me go take care of the rabbits. Yep. So these guys need water, yeah? Pretty sure they need water. So shift P. Just need to figure out where the pump thing is. Is it this? No. Factors? Ah, there it is. Alright. So I don't know if that looks legit or not. Should give them water, right? Yes. And then we need to get this one. Oh, it works for this one too? Oh, sweet. Even better. So, we'll activate all of these. Are all activated, so we just gotta set them to selling, 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 selling. Well, if I knew it was gonna work for both, I would have put it on this side. It would have looked better. Look over here somewhere. I thought it was one for each one. Well, it is what it is. Done. Just need to go back to picking up my straw. Mitigate. did I miss? Like the straw paid for the mains water attacher device. So that's good. Now we just gotta make 15 grand back, and we paid for the forge wagon. Check on this guy. He's done. Can fit in here, right? More or less. One of these is a windrow, right? Yeah. Do not like working in these tight spaces. Oh, wrong field. To it. I think I want to say maybe one, but I think we'll have to do that. We'll have to get try to get 2 more loads out of that field. Don't have seasons on, so I think I'm just gonna plant the grass. So we're done with this. Or should we harvest the other? We're gonna harvest the other fields first. I'm sure I put in a fet on this. See how he does. Let's see what the horsepower requirements are for the seeder. Looks like it's gonna fit all in this last one. Just gotta come back with the JCB and grab those 2 or 3 bales that I missed. grab the 2 or 3 bales. And we'll move on to harvesting the next field. JCB. Someone up there. Should probably repair the JCB. Seems to be struggling a little bit. Can I grab these with both spikes? Just 2, but I'll definitely come down the other side. Maybe make sure that it's just 2. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna fit that 3rd one on top of those 2. It's just not gonna be a thing that happens. I'm just gonna leave these guys here for now. Back up and grab the last guy. He's still on that. Very slow. The GCB. guys. Probably got half the field left. Now, what I need to check is which fields do we need to do? We'll zoom out, make life easier. So yeah, 38 looks like the biggest field. And maybe 4. Well, I wonder if you can join 4 and 5. Huh. Or maybe join those two. That'd be awesome. You can also do some forestry stuff up here or over here. I'll have to drive out there and see what's going on over here. Looks like there's a road that goes all through here, so we'll definitely have to check out that road. But anyway, ready to harvest. We have these two, so we'll get those two done now. That one's still growing. That one's done. So we'll move on to that. So I'll turn this guy up. Oh, better open up the gate first. How do I get to the other one anyway? Is it like down here somewhere? Oh, there's open. Okay, so I can come down here and then I can go and do that one. This is barley and this one is wheat. Okay, so we got some barley and some wheat. Get those two done, and then this does look smaller. This should be quicker. And we'll check in about the cows, because that got probably done by the time we finish the first one. So then we just got to get that in the silage pit, get that going, so then we can feed the cows once we get them. There we go. That is the plan. I think it'll probably just be easier if I leave the header trailer here. I don't know, I'm back and forth on this combine though, because I don't want to get, because like things are narrow, so I don't want to get too big of a combine, and I don't like running around with the header trailer, so I wonder if this fits through the gate, so I don't have to keep doing that. Should fit through the gate, right? Does not fit through the gate. Alright, header trailer it is. So, he has going first. And we'll get this done, wait until the Fent finishes the grass field. And then we need to get that to the silage pit. Just moving a little bit faster. Too bad I can't put a worker on the forage wagon and pick up the hay. Got a train. That would make my life a lot easier. I kind of want to get a class. I think against Spent, just make a class would probably look nicer. Some might get one of those. I don't know. No, I didn't download any combines. Sure that happens now. There we go. terrible GPS lines. Man, like 3 headlights. That's crazy. Should let a worker do it. We will bring this guy back and pick up all this and get it into the silage pit. I think this belongs in the one over there somewhere. Or is it in the middle? I don't remember. I think it's in this middle one. Sharp turn. Nailed it. Oh, it's too tight. That's probably fine. Alright, so where is my seeder? I saw it somewhere, but there's so many little sheds. Hiding spots for things. Ah, there it is. Hold on. What's the HPs on that? Vehicles. Phoenix is 140 horsepower, and we have the Fent, which I think is 171. Fent Vario, 171. So really, my problem is, do I want to make field 61 a grass field, or do I want to leave like maybe 63? Yeah, I don't know. Decisions. We'll figure it out at the end. I think I might go to 63. But this thing sucks to harvest, though. I don't know. But it's bigger, more money. So, where did I leave the forage wagon anyway? I think that's on the, it's on this guy. He's been sitting here wasting gas this whole time. Oh, he didn't do that little edge part. We'll do it. I also didn't check. What do the rabbits eat? Hay, root crops, or grain. Okay, so we can give them some grain or some hay. 80%. And they need how much? 225 liters per day. 750 liters for the year. So it's not even a mouse on the wheel. know if it's the I don't know if it is the speed limit mod that just makes me miss stuff. It's probably the width on this thing. I think there's a mod for that. That like gives you a bigger working width. I don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna have to download that one. So use one of these guys. This should be interesting. Oh, I almost nailed it. Keep forgetting how slow this thing is. So make the piles as big as possible. Just really slow, man. There we go. So probably like 2 more. I'll be done with it. Yeah, maybe 2 more. I haven't been paying attention to that. Just finished with the field. Oh, it's full. My trailer. Here's something, right? No. There it is. Brilliant. Manage this fence. We're just gonna drive onto the crop because it's fine. should be able to finish the field. I think. I hope. Nah, this guy's struggling. Let's get this done. Lots of cows. Definitely gonna have to add that mod for the makes the working with on these things better, because this thing is really small. Keep missing random spots. Right, for the next one. Everything on the field into this last Is that 6% of the grass? See if I can do this again. Nailed it. Turned it off. You're gonna get stuck over there, aren't you? So we have just the wheat field left. And we're pretty much done with harvesting, finally. So we just have that one. And then the poppy field, but I don't know when that one's going to be ready. Drop this. This guy's probably full of meat. We'll go put this in the silo. 17,000 liters of barley. I think we have like 9 or 10,000 liters of rye. And then plus however much we get out of the wheat fields. Yeah, but this fen, man, I don't know. I did download a Massey, the 9S. I gotta check how much that is. So this guy. We need at least 200-300 trailers. Tractors. So, wrong menu. P. Where was the other one? Medium? No. Don't know. What was this one? So this thing's awesome. 259,000 though. So it's going to be a minute before we get that. We'll get that up to 425. So now just have this one and the New Holland, and I want to replace the Fent with this guy. This thing was cool, but he's not. It's only 170, so it'd be like a even swap. But it's too bad you can't change the rims, make those black. That'd be awesome. All right, so let's get this guy over to the. Went the wrong way. Am I gonna hit that? No. Let's get this guy over to the wheat fields, and we'll get the grass done. Taking me like 20 minutes to unload that grass. And we still got to pick up the straw and get that sold. So I'll leave this guy. Where's the combine? Stuck in the trees. Oh, there he is. Hope that's out of the way. Right, finally, you're done. Get this a little bit. too crazy trying to pick up every little bit I missed. So we'll just leave it there. And I'll go clamp the silage. It's not gonna work. Can I put it up on the top? Cannot. So here. Compact this. Leave a menu. 1%. 8,000 liters. How do you just need gas already? I literally filled it up when we started the series. Just like 3 hours ago. Man, I gotta go fill this up. It's gonna bother me. Well, this is fun. I wonder where I left the weight. That would probably help for this. Yeah, almost there. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I got excited about compacting the silage pit. Said no one ever. Oh, keep having to go through the crops. Yeah, or the block. Oh, that's me. Am I blocking you? So, yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go for the class because it's nicer. In my opinion. So we'll leave you here, probably because we can't go any further up. This guy is struggling. And we'll continue. Our exciting adventure of compacting this. 90. 92. 93. 4. 95. 6. 7. 8. 99. 100. Yes. So, do you really want to blanket the silo? Of course I do. Alright. So now that that's done, we can pick up the we can pick up the straw on the other field while that guy I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Sure am. Okay, so we'll pick up the straw on the it's not the wheat field. I forgot what crop that was, but whatever. On the recently harvested fields, and we will get that sold. And I gotta remember to pay attention for the notifications for the worker being full. God, this thing is so slow. this, I'm not gonna miss. Full, right? Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna sell this because unless I can put it in that silo, but I don't think so. Yeah, straw's not accepted here. Probably do, but it's for bales. I think of blue straw. Jesus, this thing's very sensitive. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy. Dump this guy. That'll probably be easier. What happened here? Why is he doing all these S's on the field? So we made $1,791 on the straw, which is not great. But I don't see a place where I can store the straw in here, so unless somebody knows, I'm just gonna sell it. Alright, so we'll head over to the other field, because that guy probably needs to be emptied, and we got more straw to collect. Where's our little fat guy? Oh, he's still over here. Yeah. No, I'm gonna hit that. Oh no, I didn't. Thank God. Alright, 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 alright. I'm navigating through this farm much better now. After a while, I guess you get used to the tight corners. Tight. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I don't think he'll be able to finish the field. Not just that one thing. So we get better between these rows. And don't understand why this guy was doing all these turns in the middle of our fields. It's a terrible disaster because same Tokyo Drift, man. Alright, so we're full again. Probably should have spent more money and bought the other one. Probably had a bit better pickup with. We'll leave that there. Kind of want to just take a little bit of a look around. See if there is a storage of bale place. No. Is it nearly full grain tank? Well, it's nearly full. It's not full. This way, maybe? I don't think so. What is this one? That is for the milk. So I don't think there's a tipping type station anywhere on here. Like a bale place, manure heap. Well, let me zoom in on this. Rabbit, cows, remove, something happened. Farm silo, but I can't put stuff and things on there. So, yeah, that's too bad. So let me zoom out again. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Well, that other guy's probably full, right? Now this guy is done, and we made another, what, $1,300? This guy stopped. This guy stopped apparently too. For the love of God. I should probably swap this guy out with the New Holland. There we go. For a little bit, even this out like so. He's even slow going backwards downhill. Oh boy, I'm just gonna go dump this because otherwise it's going to be a whole thing. If the combine stops at the top of the hill, we're screwed. So we got another 17,000 liters of wheat. Once he's done with this, I gotta check the net worth tracker. That way I'll know how much we're going to be making with the with all the crops that we have in storage so far. Which is, I don't remember what the other one was. One was rye. This one's wheat. I want to say canola, but I know it's not canola. So you unload, and we'll get this guy back rocking and rolling. Hopefully I can finish up that field today. We finished picking up hay on the big field that we did yesterday, which took us most of the episode. We cut the grass field. We clamped the silage pit. So we got the grass field, put everything into the silage pit. We did that little field. We picked up all the grass on the little field, and now I just have to do this one, which should be, which I don't think I'll be able to finish today, but who knows? We got 300 horse. Get into a headland. Flying downhill, it's just the uphill part that sucks. Definitely getting all those bits this time. Hopefully I can make it to 140 by the end of the episode. We started with 125 or 126, I believe. And we did buy some things. Well, we bought one thing. Two things. We bought this and the water supply for the rabbit/greenhouses, which will be making us money. So I set everything to sell. Now we need to get some hay for the rabbits, but I could probably buy a bale, because I put all the grass into the silage pit. That's fine. We'll just buy a bale to feed them. One bale will feed them for like 5 years. So we can go down with the JCB to get the hay bale. This is full, and the other guy is nearly full. So hold on. I'll bring this to the farm shop, leave it selling while I come back and fill that guy, or unload the harvester. You might have to wait a little bit. It's probably gonna cost me some cash. Should be fine. Oh, you're in my way, bro. What's the matter with you? Ah, no deal. Alright, so we'll go and put this selling. While that unloads. I would accompany you, but I can't. So slow. I think he should be able to finish the field on that tank. Why does it do like every like 5 cuts they do one little S thing? What's the deal with that? It's very annoying. Alright, so I'll leave you here. What about you? Are you done? No. I'd say I hope I can get to 150, but I don't think we're going to be able to get to 150 because it's 1800 at a time. Maybe I'll add like a modded silo so I can keep the straw for later. Another 1,800 bucks. I was about to say I'm a pro driving these streets, but I just smashed into that light pole. Alright, so we'll get this sold for 1,800 bucks, and hopefully the other guy will be finishing up that field soon. You done? Yes. I will drive you over to the Fent because the Fent is slow and it is easier this way. It's probably like suspension's probably like crazy expensive to fix if that ever breaks. Nope. I'm supposed to stop. Alright, so we'll get this guy folded. There we go. Fold the machine. And we will get this back on the header trailer. Yeah, but I mean, like, technically I could go through that one, but I don't think this thing, like, the header fits all through the yard, because I really hate using the header trailers. I really hate using the header trailers. And not just because I can't put it on here the first time. Well, I can. Should be good this time. Last time was a terrible disaster. Like this time. There we go. But it fixes it for you. So. Alright, so we'll grab this. We're pretty much done. Well, we needed one more time for the poppy field, but then we're done with harvesting for a little bit. So we're gonna get this guy out of the way somewhere. Not sure where. It's gonna be here because I got nowhere else to put you. I gotta go dump this guy. And then looks like we're gonna have to finish up this field in the next episode because we're running out of time. Come on, man. The other time you had 17,000. You only got 14,000 this time, and you're going slower. Forward a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. stuck again, aren't I? Keep getting stuck on that thing. I'm gonna leave you here. And we need to go to the other guy. So we can leave this guy on that field. Alright, so we'll turn you off. And we'll get out. Well, I have it on 1, so I don't think a lot of time passed. So maybe nothing happened with the rabbits and stuff. But I do want to go down and grab some rabbits. So Jersey cattle is the one I want to get for dairy farming. Cows like grass, hay, and TMR. So what are we talking, like 10? So if we get 10, those are 6 months, so those won't even be doing nothing. 10 here is 20 grand. 20 grand. Get to 20 grand. Maybe we can just get 5, you know? Spend 10 grand. And we'll feed these guys. Well, I'll wait until the silage stuff and things is ready. And then we'll spend the 10 grand on the cows. Now, I wonder where the rabbits. Yeah. Hey, you're outside. How'd you get out here? Can I pick you up? I cannot. So they need hay, so that's something that I need to do. Because he got 0 health. I can close these guys. These are making, they're all running. Well, I'm gonna churn off everything but the lettuce. So chili peppers, we're gonna deactivate. Garlic, deactivate. Napa, spring onion, strawberries, and tomatoes. Deactivate all those guys. And we will just leave it on a lettuce, because that makes the most money. So what do we have? We have bakery, carpentry, grain. We got potato chips. Might make some potato chips. I'm not gonna lie. We'll definitely be using the dairy and the potatoes. Might do some potatoes. Make some potato wedges. We're gonna need We're gonna need oil. Oh crap! Can't make potato wedges because you need linseed oil, flour oil, olive oil. So this is gonna be a whole thing. I can just see it now. Make some hash browns. Can do some canola. Definitely make some hash browns. So that's the thing. How much are hash browns gonna sell for? Prices. Hash browns selling for $34.21 in August. But flatline it's $34.20. So there's really no difference there. What about the other ones, just out of curiosity? Potato wedges. I forgot what the other stuff was, but it's the ones with the chips. That's road salt. Rice bags. Onion soups. No. Hash browns again. You're gonna make me go back, aren't you? There's 2 potato chips. Not sure why. Sunflower and olive oil, I guess. And there's potato wedges. So should all be into potatoes. Wedges. Potato. Soup, potato chips. Alright, so hash browns is the best. We're gonna make hash browns. That is my mission on this map. We're gonna do all the hash browns. Right. So this is done. So we need to get the food for the bunnies. We need to get the JCB. And we need to buy. Is it in here? No, cows. Here? No. Yeah, here. Animals. Where's animals? Food. Wheat. Pig food. I guess I could give them wheat. But the best was the, wow, the hay. Baling consumables. Where is just like, I just want to bale. There we go, bales. Square, they're the same, right? It's 4.5, this is 8. So it's 15.36 for a hay bale. I'll definitely buy one of those, please. Should buy that. And the bunnies take 750 liters of hay per year. So one hay bale should be good for quite some time. Quite some time. My controller's freaking out again. It's the USB cable. I think I need a new one. There we go. So we'll go down to the store. We'll get the bale of hay for the rabbits. And we will be fine. And that should be it for today. Because it was 750 liters for the rabbits for a year. One bale was like 5,000, I think. So it should be good for a while. I mean, we only have 5, so we'll see how that works out. And then we need, would like to buy 10 cows, the Jersey ones. And we need to finish up picking up all the straw on that last field. And we have the poppy field that we still need to harvest. And I don't know if poppy does straw, but if it does, then we got to pick up that straw. And then we can move on, because I really want to get, I think that's right. I really want to do the hash browns. So we're going to need canola oil, so we got to plant some canola, and we're going to have to do some potatoes. That is on my list of things to do. But we also need to buy the we need to buy both of those productions, which is going to be expensive, so that sucks. Hopefully selling lettuce will make us millionaires. Now where's my bale? There it is. Bring it down like so. I also want to buy the Massey, the 9S. So it's going to be a while until we're in full swing of things. But I really think my end game would be the hash browns once I do that. And do all the different types of crops that they have on the map. I would also like to do that. So we'll start planting different crops doing all the different crops that they have that has been added to this map. So yeah, I think that's Jesus, controller's not working. So that's what we're going to be doing for this. I'm like not always 100% sure that this is the farm. Yeah, it's a nicer view. I like the JCB. Ah! How do I get over to the bunny place with something like this? Can I go through there? There should be a road, because you gotta... There's yeah, okay. You gotta pick up the pallets from the greenhouse, so... One would only assume... Let me back this guy out of here. Slowly. And we'll turn him off. Alright, get up. So let me check on the bunnies, because I don't think they did things. This is still 8,000. That's where you put the food, yeah? This is a bale of hay. I don't understand what's the matter with you. Turn on super strength. You don't do hay? Is it not there? Is it inside? Alright, well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one.